as we walk down the street in Manchester past our white noise soothing generator. I think it's pretty obvious to everyone now that it wasn't about the virus, it wasn't about COVID-19, the disease. The real story, the real scoop, was the government and public reaction to a relatively, and I say relatively in inverted commas, relatively mild virus. It's no SARS, it's no MERS, and it's certainly no Ebola. I've been lowering my mortality estimate with every video, and the confirmed case mortality rate at the moment is hovering just over 6% for all cases worldwide. The confirmed outcome, whether you've been cured or whether you've gone to the grave, as it stands, 12% go to the grave. But as we all know, there's a million carriers that haven't been tested. There's asymptomatic carriers. So one thing I will also comment on is the spectacular weather we've had since Clown World took a hiatus. Now, here in the United Kingdom, we had an issue with a political aide, a sort of Rasputin. He is called Dominic Cummings, and he was the mastermind behind the successful Brexit campaign, British exit from the European Union. It won. And that was masterminded by a political, I guess, spin doctor called Dominic Cummings. Now, he got caught traveling to his elderly parents' house. He got caught visiting some other place, and he got censored and told off by the public. And even the police said there was a minor breach of lockdown rules. But
I walk around with that on the train and skinny on me.
So just like Dominic Cummings, just like us, just we, the public, just like Dominic Cummings, I guess we've all had enough. I've got young kids. Can you see the pram? Hey, pram. And everyone just wants to return to normal. But most interestingly, for a relatively mild virus, the combined governments of the planet have decided that wrecking everything was a good a good medicine. Now, they say every single medicine, every drug, every pharmaceutical has side effects. Except cannabis. Isn't that amazing? The one natural plant that grows naturally all over the world has been around for billions of years. No side effect. But pharmaceutical, as in man-made medicine, has side effects. So, say there's a disease and the medication is quarantine. The side effect is economic collapse, riots, and everyone slowly becoming mentally ill. So that is the side effect of the lockdown. Now, it's actually opening up a bit quicker than I suspected. I thought this was going to go on until July, August. We now have my kids going back to school on the 1st of June, which is in all of 3 days. We've got all businesses and shops opening on the 15th of June, which is in all of 18 days. And sorry, I don't have any. Hey Tony, I'm doing a live YouTube. I hope you don't mind appearing. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, man.
You too. So we're coming up Market Street towards Zara, Marks and Spencer's, Primark and all that stuff, and it's pretty much back to normal. But, you know, like, I was being, on purpose, an alarmist. I was enjoying the live action roleplay of the end of the world and the lockdown and the gas masks and all that good stuff. But lo and behold, shock and horror. The vast majority of the UK public, bless them, took the government advice extremely seriously, to the point where they're still reporting each other to the cops for being outdoors. People are still snitching and telling on their neighbours if someone comes to visit. That's how Dominic Cummings, the political aide, got caught. His neighbours in Islington, which is actually, funnily enough, Jeremy Corbyn's constituency, they did not like him. And they took... kept tabs on where he was going. So the great British public that didn't fall into fascism, didn't fall into communism, it very, very quickly fell into fear and snitchism, which is very sad. Now, some other news, more personal news. My mother got a text message from the Scottish government saying she must isolate now for 12 weeks or whatever it is at home. And because she does have a couple of, not major, but minor medical conditions, as I guess most people in their 70s do. And on it, from the Nicola Sturgeon letter, it goes, "Aye, you must now download the NHS Scotland tracing app." And I said to Mum, I said, look, that must isn't a legal term, that's just them wanting to track you. And we all know where that's going to go. Whether it's England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, you download the National Health Service tracking app, and anyone, if you've come within 2 meters of anyone who has had a symptom of a cold or a flu or illness or COVID, they're going to basically house arrest you for 2 weeks. So, as we're now exiting the pandemic, as it's all starting to end and not be a big deal. Sorry, mate, I don't have any change. I do the YouTube. Can I film you? Can I say hello? All right, no worries. But thank you for saying hello. Thank you. Mate, God bless you. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. Yep. Charlie. I'm Jono. Cheers, Jono. Take care. You too. That was nice. Homeless guy asked for change and he goes, "Oh, I recognize you from YouTube." An enlightened homeless guy. Look at me being so arrogant. He's enlightened because he watches my videos. Where was I? Well, no, where are we? We're on widescreen, by the way. This is a wide angle lens. Hope you've noticed. We're on Market Street. We're going to wrap it up around here. We'll go and film somewhere else.